Oh, what's good, yo?
What up?
Nothing, nothing much.
Goody. To fit any budget. What's goody?
Nothing much. Just chilling. What about you?
Chilling.
I'm eating some
Chilling.
bomb ass pizza right now.
Chilling like a villain.
I feel you. Give me one quick second. I might get some water right quick.
Yo, I'm having like this bomb ass pizza right now.
What's up?
I said I'm having this bomb ass pizza right now.
Yes. I haven't had pizza in a long time, yo. I almost thought about ordering some. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I ain't do it. It's been like years, yo.
Oh wow.
It's been years.
Wow.
You know, I try to stay away from fast food and stuff, so
Yeah, I don't blame you.
it's been years.
Wow.
I'll be feeling for it. I'll be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable.
You know what I mean?
What's good?
Reg wanna be all different tonight and shit. You wanna salute these motherfuckers and shit. You know he saw the post, right? I tagged him in it.
What post?
The post you know when I put it to my story and I tagged the artist, he saw it.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah, Clinton. What's his name? Clifton?
Oh, Clifton
Yeah.
Powell.
Yeah, he saw it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, this is a dedication to you, Clifton, even though I didn't like all your movies.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not
like
gonna lie.
I don't
He
have a
wasn't
top
he wasn't a lot of bad movies, but I
I
found a
don't-
good one.
Yeah, I don't have a top five. I have a top two.
But that's fine.
Uh,
That's fine. At least
You have
you're
a top
honest
five?
about it.
You have a top five, Mike?
I can name 4, but
I mean, no, I can name stuff he's done, but I didn't like them.
yeah.
You know, it was only 2 films I liked them in. That was it.
I mean, my only gripe is that the movies and stuff like that he's been in, it's not even like big roles.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like House Party, he was in like one scene. You have to really pay close attention.
Right. Facts. I don't even remember him in that film.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I have 4. So I have 4 so far. I might have 5. I might.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this gonna be pretty much 2 shows in one, pretty much, because I do want to talk about this whole Beyonce and Khalees thing.
He did some hood shit that's on Tubi right now. That's how shitty stuff he had. I'm like, damn, yo, you was in this shit too? Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you guys know that after the Clifton Paul, I gotta get off of here because I'm gonna have some company over.
All right.
You good? Yeah. I'm not really gonna stay on too long tonight anyway. As y'all can see, I'm eating some dinner right now too. So.
But you still on break?
Yeah, I'm still on break from reviews. Yeah.
Oh, what you eating on?
I got some wings from this restaurant like in Durham, and I made some mac and cheese and some kale salad.
Where's the watermelon?
Fuck watermelon. Wow. Fuck watermelon.
This nigga loves some chicken wings, boy. Love him some wings.
I hit Homestead up. He didn't hit me back up yet.
Oh yeah, he's coming on tonight, right? Oh no.
That's what he says. I told him I sent him the invite.
Come on, Homestead. We like doing shit on time over here.
Y'all ready for that Beyonce album tonight or no?
Yeah, I gotta hear it now that Khalees talking shit about her. I got to hear this masterpiece of an album. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, tonight I gotta hear this shit.
I think I don't either. This is a planned publicity stunt, or Khalees is in her feelings right now.
Well, she's been saying this shit about Neptunes for a good minute though.
That they were robbing her?
Yeah.
Nah, I never heard that.
She's been saying this for like a good almost 2 years now.
I never heard that about Pharrell. She said Pharrell never wrote a damn thing in his life. I'm like, is this bitch on drugs or what?
Now that part I had to laugh about.
I'm like, what? You ain't dealing with P. Diddy over here. This is a real artist now. You know, he produces, he songwrites. You know what I'm saying? He has his own clothing line and shit. I'm like, this is a real entrepreneur, black excellence, not Diddy. And she's saying that he never wrote the Happy song and he never wrote a damn thing in his life. I'm like, yo, what drugs is she on right now, people?
Because I know they used to date too, so
yeah, but that was way back. Like she's not over that or what? I don't understand.
Oh damn! Hold up.
You done had a whole kid with Nas.
Okay, why is my clock frozen?
No, she's had other hits since Milkshake. She had Bossy was a big hit.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fuck that! I'm not even gonna deal with that right now. And remember, she accused him of abuse. I never heard that.
That's what she claimed. She claimed Nas used to abuse. I don't believe that either.
Oh, you talking about Nas?
Yeah.
What's Nas got to do with it?
But BJ is like, oh, he think her and Nas should reconcile. I'm like, he don't like her. Why would he reconcile with her? He can't stand her. She was acting bougie in the marriage and shit, and he was like, she's a daddy's girl and all that.
Give me 1 second. Let me fix something on my laptop right quick.
Like, yo, she had it out for Beyonce for whatever reason. She said Beyonce stole from her before. I'm like, if this is your idea of trying to bait Beyonce into a versus, it ain't gonna work. It'll be over for her in round one. She ain't got a lot. She ain't got a lot over Beyonce.
Facts.
I don't know what brought that on. She just started ranting like she's Kanye West or some shit.
She's always done that.
I've seen her like do it once in the blue, but not like this, where she's like making various videos about Beyonce and the Neptune. She called both Neptune's members out.
Yeah.
I'm like, Chad is the quietest dude ever. Like, why are you putting him in this shit?
She said Chad had no neck.
Yeah. And I'm like, and Pharrell, I don't even think he's gonna respond to him because he don't do beefs like that. He don't respond to beefs.
Right.
He's not gonna respond to him. I'll be surprised if he do. It's crazy. And why she coming out about this shit now? Why she didn't do something about this years ago? If you knew you were being people was using your stuff without permission, why are you just not talking about it? You know?
Yeah. Why is everybody just now coming out with everything that happened like fucking 15, 20 years ago?
Exactly.
Let it go.
Why are you coming out with it now?
Right.
She ain't dropped her album in like 10 years. Like, you just now gonna start bitching and complaining about people sampling your music?
Probably trying to stay relevant, probably.
And you know the Beehive will get at her too.
Of course, they already getting at her. I'm pretty sure they get her already. She got stung a couple times. You know what I'm saying? If she feel like that, yo, get in the studio and make a damn album and stop coming up with these damn cookbooks like you Martha Stewart and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come out with a good album for once, because our last couple of albums were trash.
I agree.
You know, if you really want to get Beyonce attention, come out with some good music. Crazy.
Well, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
Let's go.
All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me.
Yo.
Got my other homeboy Mike with me.
What's good?
Yeah. And today we're going to talk about our top 5 Clifton Powell roles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? One of the most versatile character actors, you know, and shit like that. A lot of people either love him or they hate him, depending on the role and shit like that. I'm gonna get into that in a minute.
I'm in between.
But you said you put him in between. Yep.
I think I'm in between.
Yeah. Because like a lot of people like Clifton Powell and a lot of people don't like Clifton Powell and shit like that. But we'll talk about that. Let's start. How did y'all get into Clifton Powell? I'm gonna start with Mike on this one.
All right. When I first knew Clifton Powell, I saw him in Dead Presidents. Yeah, I know I saw him like in other stuff, but Dead Presidents was like notable. It was just his like presence. It's just like it's often like what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's often like tense. Like he always give that tense presence. Like even though that he plays a good guy, good guy some of the time. But it's just to me, I feel like he could play like, like good guy and bad guy roles and stuff like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to like see what else other stuff that he was in, and yeah, I think he's one of the. I think, in my opinion, I think he's one of the most underrated actors. I think that we have today. I'm shocked. Like he hasn't got that one role that like solidify him into like Oscar status. Like I mean, to me, he turned in. It was a couple. I can name a couple movies that he turned in like Oscar-worthy performances, but it was just he's never like had that one role, and I feel like that's all he needs is that one challenging role. Like I feel like if Terrence Howard can do it, then Clifton Powell, especially like he's up there in age now. Like I feel like he can get that one role. It's just I feel like Hollywood nowadays, like the problem is they're banking on these actors that can't act their way out of the paper bag,
right? And they overhyped.
Yeah,
overhyped.
Overhyped, and they play the same movies, they act the same way and stuff like that. But
Tom Cruise.
Like,
no, not Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah,
what you talking about? Not Tom Cruise. This nigga we talking about here is overrated to me.
Tom. I'm gonna tell you something about Tom Cruise. I ain't gonna lie. He started from the bottom, and after Risky Business, like that was it. He just kept going and going and going. Like you're talking about Oscar-worthy performances to like box office, and then the newest Top Gun, like not it basically solidified the fact that he could still bring in money in the box, at the box office. But I don't like Tom Cruise's personality. But as far as an actor, like I like him as an actor. I can't think of too many terrible Tom Cruise movies.
He has some bad ones though. He did. His record's not flawless. He has some.
Yeah, no, not even close. But yeah, Clifton Powell, like you guys said, love him or hate him. Like he's done some good movies, but then he done some movies that are questionable. But other than that, yeah, that's how I got my introduction to him.
See, I've seen a lot of his films, but they were way back, like um, First Time Felon, Deep Rising, Caught Up. I saw those movies like once, and that was it, because it wasn't memorable. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of his stuff. It just wasn't memorable shit that he was in. It was just like he was just doing stuff for a paycheck. But like I do remember him as in House Party played Shireen's brother. He was the one. I think he was the one that was asking for the Kool-Aid when she was making the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
I do remember him in that, but I didn't even know who he was back then. So that's like 1990, and he's been acting since 81. So at this point, he's like what 60, 66. That Oscar role came and went a long time ago.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More than
No,
like
you don't
you know
know
what I'm saying?
that.
Unless he can pair himself up with a director like maybe Oliver Stone or Jordan Peele, somebody like that of that caliber. I don't see him doing no Oscar role anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you think of like for the our black actors and actresses, like they got roles when they were younger for the Oscar, those Oscar roles. It ain't too many times where they're like already in the 60s and they still getting offered Oscar roles because they're already looking at the younger stars. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what Oscar role he could do at this point, but he did a lot of shit. A lot of it was crap, and there's a couple of gems in there. Why Do Fools Fall in Love? I remember that one. He was even in Rush Hour. I don't even remember him in Rush Hour. I went to see that. But like I said, like for me, it was Dead Presidents because I always loved him as Cuddy and Menace to Society. And I think those two roles are like the ones that people really. I don't remember him in Next Friday, and I saw Next Friday. I don't remember him in that either. You know what
Oh
I'm saying? So
wow.
there's a lot there's shit that I've seen from him, but it's been like years ago, and he didn't have a memorable role in those films for me. And I only remember him when Mike said that he was in House Party. I'm like, oh, he was the one that was asking for the Kool-Aid. Like when Shireen was making the Kool-Aid and she was like talking to Sydney or whatever. I remember him in that film, but it was like for a brief moment. He didn't have no other scenes in that. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of these from like First Sunday, I don't remember him in that. I saw that. Street Kings, I saw that. Don't remember him in that. There's a lot of shit that he did that I don't remember him being in. He might have had like a cameo or something. It's like if you have a cameo, then you're basically not even in the movie because anybody could get a cameo in a film or a TV show now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like prominent roles, it's Cuddy for me and Menace.
Mm,
You know,
that's what's up. Um, yeah, my introduction to him was probably honestly when I saw Ray. Then that was my first introduction to him and shit
I
like
don't
that.
remember him in that either.
I thought you seen Ray.
I saw Ray. I don't remember him in it. That's what I
Bro,
saw
he
a
was
lot
a
of these
major
films.
character.
What
He
was
was
he
a
doing in
major.
Ray? What was he in
He
Ray?
was a man. He was like the manager and shit. One of the managers.
I don't remember him in Ray.
Oh,
I'm sorry. And I ain't about to watch fucking 30 damn films of this dude just to remember him in the movie. Like I saw Ray, I don't remember him in it. I remember Jamie Foxx and the girl, the one that played his shorty. That was it.
shit.
So I don't even remember him in Ray.
But yeah, he's a very dope actor. I always like his darker roles. I'm not gonna lie. The roles like Woman Art Thou and shit like that. Of course, where he played Chauncey from Menace to Society, where he was the crazy motherfucker and shit like that.
Right.
You know, I definitely feel like he don't get his, in my opinion, he don't get his just due, but his filmography is not always clean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
Really,
that
really.
you said what?
I remember him on. Did he play the drug dealer on Rock?
Yeah.
I remember him on Rock. I remember him on
Yep.
that show.
Rock.
Shit, you gotta like really think back to what the hell he was doing.
Garbage man. Let me stop. But yeah, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are and shit. All right. So my number 5 is gonna be Pinky from next Friday. Now, you guys should know I'm not when it comes to like the Friday franchise. The first one is always the best one. Next Friday and Friday after next was good, but excuse me, they both kind of have their problems and shit, in my opinion. Um, Pinky, everyone knows who Pinky was. He was like the pimp, the flamboyant pimp, who was like the record store owner and shit like that. He appeared, he thought that fucking Craig was robbing the fucking store, and then Craig tries to explain himself. He's like, "Shut up, just shut up," and he just starts having whole temper tantrum and shit like that. Yeah, this role definitely showed more of his comedic side and shit like that. So I definitely fuck with it.
Right?
Number 5. I'm gonna have to. I know it's one scene. I'm gonna have to go with Rush Hour, and that's only because I felt like he played like a good guy, and he just had that one scene with Chris Tucker and stuff. Yeah, I feel like it kind of like meshed. So they kind of like played each other off so well. And mind you, they were both in Dead Presidents together, so it's like
Right.
it was like a breath of fresh air, so to speak. So
Who was he in Rush Hour again? Was he the informant?
I think he played Chris Tucker. I think it was Chris Tucker's like cousin or whatever,
Okay.
because they was in a
Oh
pool
yeah.
hall.
That's right. I do
Yeah,
remember that. I do
yeah,
remember that. I see. I was thinking he was playing the role that Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle played the informant.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
That
do
was
remember that one. Okay,
yeah,
so yeah, so I remember him in Rush Hour. Okay,
yeah,
I gotta really think back because like he did a lot of crap.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a little role in that though. That's not you can't even put him in the marquee. He had a little cameo in that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these films he had like a little cameo. I don't like All Eyes on Me. I don't remember him in that movie, and I watched that movie.
Man, he just played an inmate, man.
He played an
I didn't
inmate.
know he
Okay,
was in that movie.
I watched that, and I don't remember him in it.
Well, that movie was bad enough already and shit.
Uh,
Yes.
So y'all said your choices.
I remember him in like two of my favorites, and then the other shit. I gotta really think back, like what he was in that film, because I don't remember. It's like he had like a cameo. I'm like, well, he not really starring in that film. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at like a movie like Executive Decisions, you remember that movie, Mike? Executive
Yeah,
Decisions, and that had Steven Seagal died in that film like the first 5 minutes.
he did.
So that he wasn't starring in that film. That was Halle Berry,
Yeah,
and I think Bruce Willis was in that
Russell.
film. Yeah. Like you can't really put him in that. He's only in it for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's like when Chris Brown died in the beginning of Stomp the Yard, and they hyped him up like he had a starring role and shit.
Right. Or even like with Hustlers, and that was the J-Lo film, and they had they had Cardi B. That's all they kept talking about. Cardi B had like 2 scenes in that
Two
film. She's
scenes.
not even a
He had
star.
2 scenes.
Yeah, she's not even a star in that film.
she was
Yeah, that
horrible.
Hustlers.
And Lizzo
That
was
Hustlers
in that
movie.
too.
The Hustlers movie was dope, minus those 2.
Yes,
It,
that was a
it,
good film.
it, it was good, but I didn't. A lot of people are saying that Jennifer Lopez should have got. I don't think so.
No, that's not
You
the
know,
Oscar role.
But
It
that's
was good.
to me, Selena, Hustlers, and El Cantante was her best films that she could have got an Oscar for. But
Yeah.
she don't. She's another one that don't do good films either.
Oh, not even close. Enough? Yeah, no.
Trash. That's a Lifetime film.
Ugh, yeah, that was
You know.
trash.
I like Boy Next Door though.
That's a Lifetime film.
That was trash.
We've seen movies like that before.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
not-
so bad.
If you look at The Crush with Alicia Silverstone, same film.
Yeah,
That's the same film.
yeah, I know. All right. So I guess I'm gonna go with my number 4 then. My number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Martin Luther King and Selma, Lord Selma. Yes, he played Martin Luther King and shit. not a lot of people know that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is for like a Wonderful World of Disney TV movie or some
Oh, I'm
shit
about to
like
say,
that.
I'm like Selma, the one that came out recently. I don't remember him in that. What? I must be losing my memory then. I don't remember him in that shit at all. Selma, the Disney Selma. I didn't even know they had a Disney version.
I heard he played a Martin Luther King, but yeah, this is like one of those after school special Disney Wonderful World of Disney kind of crap. You know what I'm saying?
What the
Yeah,
hell?
he definitely did his thing. He was the best Martin Luther King and stuff like that. That honor, in my opinion, goes to Paul Whitfield and shit. But he definitely did his thing on this one. Definitely some more of his serious side and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it.
I think that's a stretch for him to play Martin. He don't look nothing like Martin Luther King. I'm sorry. That's a stretch for me, man. Martin Luther King? Wow.
I didn't know he played Martin Luther King.
And they have another version of Selma, the Disney version?
Yeah,
Did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
What the hell
See,
was Disney putting out back then?
look,
Disney was putting out
look
some
at y'all.
crap. Huh?
See, I'm educating y'all tonight and shit. See?
Yeah, Disney was putting out some crap back then. They had to buy Star Wars and Marvel because they were putting out crap back then.
Wow.
I thought everything was Mickey Mouse with them. They putting out Selma and shit. That's funny.
Captain Mark, we shall overcome, folks. Oh.
Lord.
My number 4 for me, I'm gonna have to say Dead Presidents. I'm gonna have to say that. And I mean, yeah, once again, it's a 5 minute, but it's that performance. It was just, and what this is what I'm talking about. He could play it to the intensity. I think that was a tense performance. The exchange between him and Levin Page. I that like I don't know, like if Ruby D could get an Oscar nomination for being the movie for like 5-10 minutes, like he should have. To me, he should have got like. I'm not going. I'm not. I'm not saying he should get an Oscar. Should have got an Oscar for Dead Presidents, but he should have got like at least like some accolades.
Right.
It was just that scene like. I could literally watch that over and over and over again. It's just so intense.
Right. But that was a memorable scene that he was in with
Yeah.
Lorenz Tate and him playing Cuddy and playing like the sugar daddy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that scene out that character I always remember from Dead Presidents. Same character he had with Menaces to Society. I remember that character, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these other shits that he was in that I saw these films, I'm like, I don't remember him in half of these films. The Brothers, I don't remember him in that shit. And I saw that film. Civil Brand, I remember seeing that. I think I was like on BET one time. A lot of these Never Die Alone. I had that on DVD with the joint with DMX. Don't remember him in that film.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of these films he did, it was like for a paycheck and he didn't leave a lasting impression on me.
Now it was a movie that he did, and I liked it.
Mhm.
And it was a movie called Alphabet City, and I looked and he was in it. I don't even remember seeing him in that. Like it had to been like a blink of an eye, basically.
He probably just like walked down the block and then they just put him in there. He walked down the block for like 5 minutes and
Oh man.
So you don't have any more trial? You good? You just said what you had to say.
I have 2 favorites of him. That's it.
All right. Well, my number 3 is gonna be Andre from when he played Andre on Rock, the drug dealer.
I remember him I remember him on that.
Yeah. Pretty dope performance. This was actually one of his breakout roles, honestly. He played the neighborhood drug dealer and shit like that. They always gave Rock a hard time. and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He fucking got shot by Heavy D when Heavy D was on the show and shit. But one performance I did like, ironically, it came in the last season, was when he was talking to this guy, this little boy in jail for shooting one of Rock's friends or whatever. And he gave like this monologue about how that street life ain't worth it, and now you're gonna have to be somebody's bitch in prison and shit like that too. And he's so that you get yourself educated and shit. Like that's like one of his most chilling roles. I know that episode is on YouTube because I know that I know they took Rock out of Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken, and shit like that, which sucks. But I still got the complete series, so yeah. But yeah, man, that's definitely one of my favorite roles and shit. You know, from a very
Yeah, all right.
underrated show.
He was the drug dealer on there. But the boy that was working, the boy that used to come over to the house, and that he would help the Rock out. Was he working for him or no?
You mean the boy
You know,
that got shot?
you know what I'm talking about, right? The young kid that used to be on there, the black kid, and he was like he would come over. And he would like sell. I think he would sell stuff to Rock or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. He's dark
Yeah,
skinned, right?
yeah. He wasn't working
Um,
for right?
no, he wasn't working for him.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's my number three, Andre.
Alright. My number three, I'm gonna have to go with the TV show Shout South Central. I'm gonna have to go with it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
I
took it way
remember him in
back.
that too.
yeah. Um, I mean, even though like look, even though like Lorenz Tate steals that show, but it was a nice change of pace from for him because he just got off of Minister Society,
Right.
and during that time he was it was well yeah during that time he was getting ready for during that time he was I think he was doing rock. I think wasn't it doing or
Rock got
I
canceled.
yeah. So it's like after basically, but yeah, I think it was a nice change of pace. It was good to see him in like a straight like good guy role to me. But yeah, that's basically my number three.
That show lasted for like how long? Like a season or two?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
I remember the show again. I don't remember him on the show. I remember Lorenz Tate on the show, and the girl that played the mother for the family, but I don't remember him at all on that show.
Yeah, man. That was the same dude that made Moesha and the Parkers. I think Ralph Fuqua, whatever his last name is, he made that show.
Right.
All right. My number two is Jim Brown from Ray. You know what I'm saying? Ray Charles' first manager and shit like that. This is actually one of his more positive good guy roles, in my opinion, in a way and stuff like that. You guys should know who for all my Ray Charles fans, he was Ray Charles' first manager and shit like that. You know, this was a very good role and whatnot. One scene in particular was when Ray told Jim Brown that he knew that he was stealing or whatever, and then fucking he did this whole crying scenes like, I swear to God, have mercy on your soul, Ray, and shit like that. Um, that's one of my favorite scenes that he's ever done and shit. Like I don't know why I kind of laugh at that, but at the same time, it's like damn, but at the same time, you just kind of laugh because you weren't expecting him to cry in the role like that. That's what I gotta say.
Right.
So,
Did you feel like he was overdoing that part?
mm, I didn't feel like he was overdoing it. I probably just felt like this called for the wrong thing. I don't know. I think that I don't want to say he's overdoing it. I just felt like it just came out awkward. Like
Right.
on paper, it felt right, but when he came out, it came out awkward and shit.
Right.
my number two is I'm gonna have to say Minister Society where he played Chauncey.
Mm.
Um, like even though it was like Lorenz Tate, Tyron Turner, but I felt like his performance as Chauncey, I think, should have solidified him right there. Like at least as like a supporting character. He brought that intensity, he brought that like creepiness. Like you just when you see him on screen, it's like, all right, you don't want to fuck with him, you know. But yeah, I feel like he should have got like major like accolades for that performance. I think that it was one of the best. It was one of the greatest performances in that movie, in my opinion.
Right.
Definitely. All right. So y'all might be surprised at my number one, but
Mm.
it's from a movie I'm not honestly a big fan of, but I appreciate his performance, and that's "Woman Thou Art Loosed" when he played Reggie. Now, a lot of people I've read they say that they don't like Clifton Powell because they never forgiven him for raping that girl on "Woman Thou Art Loosed." And if you guys have seen that movie
Never saw it.
and shit like that, you said what?
I know. Who's in it?
Kimberly Elise, Debbie Morgan, Loretta Devine, T.D. Jakes played himself. It's pretty much based. It's based off a book, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's based. I know it's based off a play or a book, something like that. But yeah, he played like of course a villainous role and shit like that, where he pretty much he pretty much raped the girl. Like he raped Kimberly Elise's character and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, pretty much. And then you see him like contemplating with the rape and shit until, if I'm not mistaken, I think his character dies at the end because Michelle actually kills him and shit too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very fucked up movie. I'm not gonna lie, but acting wise, it's definitely a dope movie acting wise. But it's like one of those black trauma movies. But Clifton Powell definitely did his thing on that one. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think he got nominated for NAACP for Ray and shit too. So
Oh,
just like,
that sounds like something on BT at late at night.
well, he used to come on BT a lot. So
Yeah.
Wow. My number one, I'm gonna have to go with Rock. That's my number one.
ooh,
Okay.
When he first appeared on there, he gave that intense performance. But that episode, I think, belonged to Charles Dutton. I think he should have got both of them. Really should have got like accolades for that particular season. But the very last episode, I think, made a more of a lasting impression. I think Clifton Powell. I don't care what anybody say. He should have got all the awards in the book: Golden Globe, Emmy, NAACP Image Award. He should got all because it. I don't care. It was even though that show could have went on for at least a couple more years, but I felt like his performance. I think he stole that whole episode, and it's almost like you don't even want to like see anybody else. Like you don't want to see you just want to see like him like acting. You like you almost don't care about anybody else in that particular episode.
And the thing is, the crazy thing is, him and the brother Joey share the same type of philosophy when it comes to Rock. Like they look down on Rock because he was a garbage man. You know what I'm saying? And I always wonder, well, how come Joey didn't go work for Andre? You know,
because Joey ain't about that life pretty much.
like he wasn't a great musician, obviously. You know,
Damn,
Chill.
shit. But that's a dope number one. I have a few honorable mentions actually. At least two honorable mentions. Um, one of
his son,
them,
Obama's daughter. Wow,
oh wow,
I didn't know he had a son that old.
Yeah, for all my GTA fans, he played on Grand Theft Auto and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my honorable mentions and shit.
That's your honorable
Um,
mention, a video game.
yeah, I mean, I said you can pick anything like TV, video games, movies. Like I said, when I said the niggas versatile and shit.
He is. That's for damn sure. He's so versatile. I don't remember half of the shit he was in.
He's a character actor. That's the thing.
Yeah, I feel like they when they sign him up, they want Cuddy in every film. We want you to play Cuddy. You know?
Suck it, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chauncey from Menace to Society. That's an honorable mention as well too. You know what I'm saying? Dead Presidents is an honorable mention as well too. Yeah, man. That's pretty much my only honorable mentions and shit. I haven't seen everything he did, but I've seen enough shit.
I've seen enough. I don't want to see no more. I've seen enough with him that I don't remember.
Nah, I don't want to see no more.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. That's pretty much his list.
I don't even think I have any honorable. I don't even think I have one honorable mention I can even think of.
I saw Civil Brand, but I don't remember the shit. Like I know there was a rapper in that film, I think, but I don't remember him being in the
Of
film.
course. There's always a rap in the movie.
Yeah, he was in House Party. I mentioned that.
Alright, Twitter's
Deep
going
cover?
crazy. Yo,
I haven't seen Deep Cover in years.
Twitter's going crazy for this Beyonce album.
Oh wait, I do have.
I did see that film. Yeah, they were like prisoners. They were like at a prison or some shit. The Brad and Lisa Ray. Yeah, I did see that, but I was like on BET or some shit. I remember seeing it.
I do have one honorable mention. It was a movie he did. He played. I think it was Detective Oaks or whatnot. It was a movie I saw. I believe it had Judd Nelson in it. It was a. I think. I don't know if it was a straight to video or, made for cable.
Right.
There's a movie called Conflict of Interest, which that came out like '93. I remember him in that one.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
Never saw
I
it.
heard about that.
Bones. That's another one I saw that I don't remember him in it.
He was in that?
Yeah, apparently he was. Did he play the one that shot Bone that killed Jimmy Bones? I can't remember. I saw that film like years ago.
He was in Norbit?
Yeah, he played Norbit.
Oh.
I don't remember that shit. What did he play in the Tupac film though?
He didn't play. No, he just played a random inmate.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember him in that. Oh, he was the one that shot Jimmy Bone. Okay. I remember the film. I don't remember him shooting Jimmy though. I remember Jimmy getting shot and then coming back from the dead, but I don't remember him shooting him. Damn, he did a lot of shit.
Yeah, tell me about it. Stuff I don't. It's funny because I don't remember him in Ray either, and I saw that movie.
Right, I saw that. I just remember him in Ray, and he played his manager.
Yeah, he played a manager.
How do I not remember that? Well, I don't understand. I remember who was it his wife? His woman was Gabrielle Union.
No, it was Kerry Washington.
She was his woman. I really don't remember that film.
I remember him in Street Kings. I remember that.
I saw that. Don't remember him in that album.
He was. I saw him towards the end of the movie.
the movie with Keanu Reeves was in
Keanu
it.
Reeves and
I saw that, but I don't remember him in it.
yeah. Ronnie says we should do a top 5 Samuel L. Jackson.
That would have been better because I remember a lot of shit he was in.
I got
Well,
top. I got top 15.
I'm doing top 10 Lawrence Fishburne next week, so
Top 10.
yeah, top 10.
I don't even got 10. I like him. I got 5. So I ain't got 10. 10.
What do you
He
want to
did
do?
10. He did 10 great movies. Yo, you're trying new shit here. I get it, but come on, 10. He don't got 10 great films.
Do you want to do top 7 then, or top 5?
Top 5 is great. I loved him in. I just watched King of New York last week again for the first time in years, and he was good in that film.
Love that movie.
That's a classic, definitely. King
Hell,
of New York,
Matrix, Hoodlum, Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning.
Horizon, underrated horror film. He was good in that. Because he was a star of that film. Him and Sam Neill from Jurassic Park.
We just named 6 already. Blackish.
I didn't watch Blackish. I'm talking about full films. I ain't talking about TV shows.
I mean,
Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood. Come on, he's Trey's dad. That's what he should have got an Oscar for that.
Furious Style.
He should have got an Oscar for that. You know, I know more Lawrence Fishburne films than this dude.
Well, that's something you and BJ agree on and shit.
Oh Lord,
BJ's laughing right now wherever he's at.
Because BJ say he plays the same role all the time. I'm like, nah. I'm like Puffy Robinson, name artist and shit.
who plays the same role? Wait, who plays the same role?
BJ say he plays the same role all the time. Clifton Powell.
What are you doing? What you mean?
I disagree.
He played the same role. What you talk about?
I disagree.
Bro, he played the same drug dealer role every time. Like
He was always a drug dealer.
He was Cuddy on the Rock, and he was Cuddy in Dead President.
He played Martin Luther King.
That's a stretch because he don't look like him. They don't look like Martin Luther King. Come on, man.
When has everybody ever looked like Martin Luther King when they portrayed him?
See, Denzel actually looked like Malcolm X when he played Malcolm X.
That was Denzel.
Yeah, but you can find people like you look like JFK, right? Wasn't Kevin Costner playing JFK in that film?
Let me look it up.
Or he was playing like he was trying to uncover the conspiracy or whatever.
Yeah, JFK. Yeah.
Let me see, because I've never seen JFK, honestly.
No, you was watching this shit. You was watching this stuff here.
Wow.
I mean, they kind of look alike, kind of.
With the like the way his hair was combed and the glasses, like he looked like JFK in that.
Is that I heard it was a crazy movie and shit. What would you, in the scale of 1 to 10, what would y'all give JFK?
JFK? That shit, I saw that a long time ago. I mean, I know, like the story because like my mom grew up in that era. Like she can tell you more about when she was little and coming home from school, and then they heard that JFK got killed, and then like a couple months later it was Malcolm that got killed, or Martin got killed, like that same time. So she was like a kid in school, and then they let out class when that shit happened. But I only remember it from like, like the history classes and shit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I saw the movie once, but like on the poster, I remember him on the poster. He looked like JFK on the poster.
Interesting.
I gotta watch that movie actually.
Ronnie, so are y'all familiar with the actress Vanessa Bell Calloway?
Is she dead?
I know who she is. She played the barking lady from Coming to America.
Right. She was in the Inkwell. He mentioned that before. I don't know why he keep mentioning her. Like, did she die or something?
No, you're just asking.
I'm familiar with the name. I know the name.
Yeah, you know when you see her.
Yeah,
She was the chicken of Coming to America that Hakeem told her to bark and she would bark.
that was her.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
her when she was younger. And then like I think she was in the sequel and she was barking still.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I heard this Beyonce album is on streaming.
Top
Six.
seven Spike Lee films. Top seven? What's your top seven Spike Lee films? Do I even got seven? I don't think I got seven. It might be five.
I got like three.
Shit, I can't think on right now, honestly.
Do
Yeah.
the right thing. We already did that. Didn't we do a Spike Lee stream?
I could have sworn we did.
We talked about More Better Blues, or we talked about like our favorite Spike Lee films on that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah. You late. We already did that. Do the Right Thing was number one for me, and I had More Better Blues in there, and Malcolm X, and Miracle of Saint Anna. School Days, that was a good one.
Yeah. School Days is probably number two. Number one is I'm drawing a blank now.
She appeared in the I don't remember that. I saw that shit when I was younger. I don't remember that shit at all. The Temptation series.
No, yeah,
Wo-
she played one of the old managers and shit.
worst Spike Lee film. For me, I don't think it was bad. It just wasn't. I didn't like it. Was Bamboozle. I didn't care for Bamboozle.
Oh, come on.
Red swears that it's a classic. I don't know how he sees that,
I
but
never said it was a classic. I said it was a good movie.
yeah, I don't think it was at all. You know
I
what I'm
I
saying?
I liked it, but it was sad. But I actually liked it.
Um, there was another weird one that he did. The sweet blood of Jesus. That was a weird one. You ever saw that one? And
Which
he and
one?
he's the sweet blood of Jesus.
No.
And he's talking that had to deal with like black people drinking like human blood, and it was weird. It was like a lot of weird shit going on with that film. And I'm like, yo, like what is Spike Lee trying to say with this film? Like black people are like vampire. I didn't understand. It was like almost like it was like black people that had like their own cult and they were drinking blood to become like vampires or some shit or live like vampires. I didn't
Wow.
understand it. I didn't understand. Chirac I actually liked, but
I never
you
seen
know,
Chirac.
Samuel L. Jackson was in that. Lala Anthony was in that.
Wasn't Dave
Um,
Chappelle in that movie too?
I don't remember him. Nick Cannon was in that film. I don't remember Dave Chappelle.
Oh God. Nick,
Um,
he just had another baby too.
oh God,
Who?
Nick Cannon.
Oh my God.
Girl
One
Six, Girl Six. I actually, when I turned 18, I went to see that film. I thought it was good. I think that's Teresa Randall's best performance to me.
That's
when a
one I've
bir-
never seen.
when the bird sings, Nick Cannon gets another child and
I didn't,
shit.
I didn't think the cast with Most Def and wasn't Damian Wayans was in that one with him. I didn't like the cast for that film.
You mean for Girl Six?
No, for Bamboozle. Damian Wayans in that film?
Yeah, Damon Wayans was in
Damian
that.
Most Def was in that film. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to
Yeah.
see that. I didn't like it. I was bored. I
I
don't know
admit,
what happened.
towards the ending, it kind of loses a little steam. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna fool you.
I lost in for it when it began. I was like, I started to fall asleep. Like, what is this, yo? Like they were like in blackface or some shit.
It it is to me.
I'm gonna use the bathroom right quick.
It just got too, especially towards the end. It just got too weird, like too
Yeah,
fast.
Jungle Fever was great. Love Jungle Fever.
Classic.
That's a timeless film. Even now, I don't remember Dave Chappelle in Chirac at all. Clockers was cool. I think more people remember the Crooklyn Dodgers 2 song than the damn movie. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie was cool. I didn't think it was that great. I mean, yeah, Mekhi Phifer was a good actor in that, and Harvey Keitel, you know,
Yeah,
but one of his best. I don't think it was one of his best ones.
yeah.
Red Hook Summer I saw on Netflix. I didn't really care for that one either.
Never seen it.
The Five Bloods, you thought that was bad, but you're praising Bamboozle. I thought Five Bloods was good.
I never seen the
You
Five
never
Blood.
saw the Five Bloods? You gotta watch that. That's like one of the last performances by Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
And you got Delroy Lindo in that film. I actually liked it. I thought that was a good film.
I thought Delroy Lindo was gonna finally get his due, but
Right.
nope.
It's Hollywood, man. In Hollywood, they sleeping on them.
Yeah,
Clockwork Orange, nah, I couldn't watch that. It got too weird. Like first 15 minutes for me, it got weird.
I don't think I'll ever watch that movie. Just how weird it is. People keep telling me how good that movie is, but I don't see the appeal to it.
Couldn't watch it. I've seen long films like Lord of the Rings. Every film was like 3 hours long. You know what I'm saying? Justice League Snyder Cut that was 4 hours long. So the long film don't bother me as long as it's entertaining. I could watch a long film.
Yeah,
You know, E.T. We talked about E.T. E.T. was a long ass film.
yeah, it was.
You know, but it was entertaining. I could do a long film. It got to be entertaining though.
Yeah, it can't really drag too much.
Right? Yeah. The God. I need one of the Godfather films. Those are long.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got to review Once Upon a Time in America. That's 4 hours long, and that one I had never seen before.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I've never seen
I,
that.
I finally got around to saw the trailer for it, and it looks potentially good, but I've been hearing from people that it's not so good. It's either good or it's not the best movie. It's like, all right, I got to adjust this for myself
Right.
because I mean, it has a good cast. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's like I might either have to watch it in two parts or just watch it all in one.
Scarface is one of those long films that I wish didn't end, especially with the
Oh
ending.
yeah, oh
That
yeah,
could have went on like at least 30 more minutes for me.
oh easily.
You know what I'm saying? If they had changed the ending where Tony got shot but he wasn't dead and he was like fleeing, I would
Hmm.
have been satisfied with that ending.
Same.
Because at least we know he's still alive.
You know that movie almost got X rating because of the violence,
Yeah,
but I'm like, shit. Hey, bring it on for 30 more minutes of him
yeah,
shooting people.
yeah. Apocalypto. I never saw that one either. What movie you talking about, Sam? Once Upon a Time in America? I never saw that. 4 hours long? That shit gotta be good.
Yeah, this is like the the director's cut.
Mm. Yeah, Passion of Christ was long as hell too. That was I think I watched that just off of the hype of it. Like everybody kept talking about that film.
What I miss?
All of those religious films. If you look at like what's the movie that Carlton has what's his name? Charles Heston? Am I saying his name right? Charles Heston?
Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston. He played Moses. What's the name of that film again?
Ten Commandments.
Ten Commandments. That shit was like 4 hours long. That shit was long.
I remember they always used to play that on Easter when I was a little
Yes,
boy.
they still play on Easter. They still play on Easter.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. If
Damn.
you look like on TNT or ABC, they'll still play on Easter.
Damn, man. My mama used to force me to watch that shit. Like, I don't want to watch this bullshit.
Yeah,
The
that shit was
T-
long.
the TV version was like what, 6?
That shit was
Seven?
long as hell. Long
Wow.
and boring.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you watch that film, you don't need to read the Bible. You already know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Moses.
Yeah.
Moses.
Oh, man.
Follow
Yeah.
my commandment.
Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like, I can get down to some long films, but they got to pique
You
my
gotta be good.
interest.
Yeah, you gotta be good.
Because if I even fall asleep, if one eye shuts, I'm turning the movie off. That's it.
Right.
Sound of Music was garbage.
I couldn't watch that. I don't know how you watched it. Gone with the Wind, I ain't watched that either.
My family loves that movie. I hate it.
People praise those films, yo.
Yeah, gone with the wind.
I can watch Jackson's An American Dream. I can watch that.
I watched it once. I don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Come on, Joseph.
Was it one of the yo? I remember some things about that series. Wasn't like some of the brothers like hiding under the bed when the other brother would get some ass or some shit.
Yeah.
I was I laughed during that scene. I'm like, who was that? Was that Randy that was doing that?
It was Michael and Marlon.
Yo, these niggas are hot under the bed when Jackie getting some ass, yo. That shit was funny.
But yeah, I'm actually about to call this a night and shit. I wasn't even trying to stay for too long. But it was nice talking about this list and shit. I'll let y'all know when I'm gonna do the Lawrence Fishburne list and shit. I'll let y'all know when I want to do that one.
For sure.
My
Yeah.
list is done.
Yeah, mine's too, basically.
Shit. All right then. All right. I guess we'll go do that one. I think this next one we'll do. Got a few hip hop lists I'm trying to drop this weekend. I gotta do some editing on one and stuff like that. I don't know. Hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see y'all later. Appreciate this, Mike and Trav.
Mike.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.